Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be watching The Notebook. This is actually a belated Valentine's video. The canny among you will realise that Valentine's was like days ago. Whoops. Quick disclaimer before we start, because I don't like romance. No, that's not necessarily true. It's not that I don't like romance. I just I don't like how like a lot of romantic comedies do romance nowadays. I know this is a classic romance film, so I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. I have been told by someone close to me that I'm not going to like it. Ugh. So quick disclaimer, if I do like this film, if I don't like this film, for whatever reason I say, if you have the opposite opinion for the same reasons, you're not wrong, you are right. You're not wrong for liking or disliking this film. It's subjective. It is what it is. Let's have a good time and watch me watch it and maybe hate it. Who knows? I don't know. I genuinely don't know anything about it. We'll see. Oh, quickly, by the way, you'll see in the description below, I have recently become a published author. Yeah. So I've got the Light Curse, which I released first. That's a I can't even get angles, mate. Hang on. The Light Cursed, it's a fantasy novella. They're both novellas. They're shorter, and I will be coming out with a novel at some point. Who knows when? Oh. Path of Fortune is a romance. You know how like a minute ago I said that I didn't like romance. I wrote one. Makes sense, doesn't it? Fucking hell. So yeah, it's my take on like a fairy tale romance type deal thing. You can find the first chapters to both of these if you're looking at me and you're like, this fucking guy's a writer, this fucking guy. Okay. Any good? Is he any good? Who knows? He looks like a dickhead. You can sample my work for free on my blog called oh, fuck you. Can't even say my name. TylerAlexanderTheGreat.com. That's also below. You can read the first chapters of both of those on there right now. If you want to have a sample, give it a look. If not, cool. Other than that, let's get on with the video. Let's just watch the thing. Because yeah, I'm not against romance. Just, I don't know. I went through a phase of watching a lot of romantic comedies, like, I don't know, years ago now. And they were all the same, or do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know the trope, right? You know the tropes. Are we seeing the ending? Is this because they're old? No? Yes? I don't know. Ooh, tease me, film. Tease me.
I am no one special. Just a common man with common thoughts.
Believe in yourself, mate. Hey, come on. Because I always thought Ryan Gosling came out of fucking nowhere. But yeah, I guess he was like rocking up on the scene. 2004. Getting a little bit of a creepy vibe though from him. Do you know what I mean? If he wasn't... That ain't safe. I get this is supposed to be romantic. Right, this is supposed to be romantic, but dangerous, creepy so far.
Friend, do you mind?
Like they were at the bottom, he was at the bottom of the Ferris wheel, and he was just looking at him.
Hey, Pat, she just told you.
Why not?
I don't know, because I don't want to.
And she said no twice.
No other choice then. I'm gonna ask you one more time. God damn, my head's...
Go out with him, honey.
Okay, fine. I'll go out with you.
Well, don't do me any favors.
No, I want to.
Am I the crazy one? You can't say. Fuck. What do you? Some guy does this, man. That's not good. That's not okay, is it? Hey, do you want to go out with me? No. Fuck. Sorry, I know this is, you were supposed to be having this like romantic Ferris wheel date thing, and now I'm here, and I just kind of jumped on it, and that was... Will you go out with me? No. I'm gonna die! Fuck, yes, I'll go out with you. Fucking okay. That's not healthy. Come...
What are you doing? Please don't do that.
Yes.
Don't do that,
Yes. Ryan, you deserve it.
Mr. Underwear, was it?
Oh, yeah.
How could I forget?
Yeah, I wanted to clear that up with you because I'm really sorry about that. It was a really stupid thing to do. Crawl up the Ferris wheel to talk to somebody, but I had to be next to you.
Good. Ooh, weird.
I was just being drawn to you.
Run away. Run away.
Be light on my feet. I could be whatever you want.
Okay, he's crossed over the line from creepy into a little bit of charming, but he's very persistent though, isn't he?
Come on, one day. What's it gonna hurt?
I don't think so.
She's right though for that. She is right for saying no. You should still say no. I'm not convinced either.
Oh my goodness, what a coincidence.
you. I remember. Yeah.
What an arsehole best friend.
Hi.
It's nice to see you again.
Me too.
Okay, now he's gone. He's bringing it back. He's bringing it back in. Now he's being okay. He's being normal romantic now. Warning signs, though. Do you know what I mean? Warning signs, mate.
That was fun.
I wouldn't be, if I were her, at a place where I'd be like, let's go for a walk in the dark on our own.
That's your problem. You know that? You don't do what you want.
Do you want to dance with me?
Sure.
He's winning me over. Fuck. He's winning me over. He's come back again. He's come back off the creepy, off the edge of going full creep. And I like the message he's putting out. It's weird, isn't it? Because, like, right, she's clearly, her life seems to be controlled by her parents. And, like, that's the whole point. He's like, what do you do for fun? What do you like to do for you? Which is such a nice little healthy way of looking at things. Which I think she, from what I've seen so far, she probably needs more of. I think everyone needs a little bit of that in their life. Or a little bit of someone saying, you should be doing what you want to do. Don't forget everyone else, forget what they want you to do. What do you want? And you go for it. And that helps me like him, considering the beginning. And also, he's just fucking Ryan's charming, isn't he? Little fucker. I also like that he's not, and right, hey, this isn't me saying, I'm sure, you know, like 99% of the people that watch this video are like, Ryan Gosling, I'd fucking go there. In this, he's not like traditionally good looking. He's good. He's a good looking guy, and I think he's got better with age. Don't get me wrong. Like, hey, okay, but they've not cast someone that's traditionally necessary that aligns with all those leading men. It's interesting, good looking. I like it. It's refreshing to see that kind of a face in something so big as this big popular romance. It's not just this 10 out of 10 guy that has a face that's flawless. I mean, Rachel McAdams is fucking great, so, you know, whatevs.
Traveling down a very long road with no regard for the consequences.
This is them, isn't it?
Don't do it.
Say I'm a bird.
You're a bird.
Okay, that was an adorable moment. Shut up. I suppose they are supposed to be 17, right? So yeah, so I guess they're all going to go off, and her parents are going to come to it, aren't they? They're going to be cocks about it, and they're going to take her away.
Oh, Daddy, I didn't see you there.
What a mustache.
Oh, friendly with that boy down there.
He's a knobhead. Now, I'm not saying all people with mustaches are evil villains, but... Oh no. All the servants are black. Evil villain.
If you don't mind my asking, how much do you make at your job?
Oh,
Evil villain!
yeah, it's not much, but I don't need a lot, and I save most of it.
Good. Perfect. Ryan, you're a gem.
Do you want to go somewhere?
Ooh, that's not the best spot though, is it, mate? Did you wipe that place down first? Little fucking Febreze, do you know what I mean? You were not in there long enough, mate. Wipe it down, please. I want the film to make my heart ache. That's what I want from a romance. Surely that's... Is that the bare minimum for like a romantic film? To be good. To be a good film. This feels... Is it just me? Or does this feel older than it is? Or am I just misremembering 2004?
No, you didn't think about it.
Of course I thought about it.
You did?
You know Ryan is laid there with a massive erection. And bless him, he seems sweet. He's doing the right things. He's asking questions. Cool. Are you okay? You okay, Rachel? How are you feeling? You good? That's good. Well done, Ryan. But like, I'm telling you right now, he's not in a position to do any deep thinking right now.
Where you been?
You fucking know, mate. With a mustache like that, you know.
Yes, Daddy, I love him.
I do get it from the parents' point of view, because your young 17-year-old kid comes home and says shit like this. You're like, okay, cool. You take it as like a childish romance, whatever. Statistically, it's probably not going to work out. But then at the same time, you can't say to the child, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Roll with it. Roll with that shit. For all you know, they do. And she probably does. Like, what is love? People overthink love, I think. People are like, oh, it's got to be this special thing. It's got to be this special feeling. Well, no, not necessarily. Like, it can be, and it, whatever, you know, but it doesn't have to be this special. Sometimes you just know, fair enough. At the same time, what the mother was saying about the whole, you know, you're either going to come home pregnant or heartbroken. Probably. So I watched Forrest Gump. It's another video on my channel. Bit of a shit show. The sound cuts out, and it's not the best analytical video, and I didn't like that film. I know. Controversial. But I say in that film, I'm not a fan of someone meeting someone when they're really young and like believing and being all for. Like, people think it's a romantic thing when people meet when they're really young and they grow up and they stay together and they're together forever, and this romantic thing. To me, that's too fairy tale. And like it happens, but it's like, I don't like it. That's my own subjective personal thing. You know, people are different. I'm sure there are people that are in those kinds of relationships and it's going great for you and you're happy and well done. But like, from the mother's perspective, I get why she's reacting this way, and she did say that Ryan was a nice guy, but they are being toxic about it and they are dickheads. So I agree with them in a sense, but like, let her live. You can't control your child that fucking rigidly. And then like, they're going to be a kid. They're going to do stuff. They're going to stay out till 2 a.m. with a boy or a girl or anyone they want. I hope. See, this is good. This is a tick on the film because it's making me talk about it, right? And I'm invested. I'm invested in it, and I'm invested in the characters. So this is good because like, now I'm like, I hope they don't, and I think they are, but I hope they don't control her to the extent that they like essentially like ruin her life. Do you know what I mean? Because like, parents like this can fuck you up, mate. They can fuck you up. I'm rooting for it. I'm rooting for them. They need to go out. They need to go out and meet other people and see what's out there and whatever, and meet, you know, and find out who they are and grow up and find out what they like and that kind of thing. But if they then circle back round and get together and it's like, oh, this feels right and we should be together, then great, man. Great. I'm for it. So I'm interested.
You're leaving, and I'm so happy that you're doing that.
Bless him. He's not holding on so tight. As creepy as Ryan was at the beginning, he's so healthy-minded.
You can come with me.
New York?
Yes.
What am I gonna do in New York?
Anything you want.
Be with me.
And that.
Why don't you just do it right now? Come on.
Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Bit abusive.
Yeah. We'll have a pack of things.
Am I an idiot? Is this set decades before? Oh, shit. Okay, so it's 1946. I'm an idiot. I told you I knew nothing about this shit. I didn't know anything about it. You should get on board with me regularly being a dumbass when I watch stuff. This feels older. I'm disappointed in myself. I am disappointed in myself. I did notice the clothing. I glossed over it, okay? In my defense, a guy jumps on a Ferris wheel at the beginning. I've got other shit to pay attention to. It feels more romantic now I know it's in 1946.
He wrote to tell her that he still loved her and he wanted to see her.
Oh, bitch. Don't you fucking hide it.
He wrote 1 letter a day for a year.
Of course he did.
165 letters.
Wow, that's impressive. You know some of those letters were fucking shit, right? If you're writing a letter every day, there's not enough going on in the day for you to write a letter and it be interesting all the time. Look, maybe I'm just a fucking boring shit, and that's fair. That might be the case. You know, some of those letters were filler. You ever written an essay and trying to hit the word count? Some of those letters were that shit. Dear, what's her name? Fuck. Dear, the love of my life. There we go. Fucking more words already. Dear, the love of my life. Today I sauntered along the path, walked 1 step and then 2 steps and then 3 steps. Well, and then 4 steps, and then I thought about you, and I saw a flower, and it reminded me of your face. And how many petals are on that flower? I'm glad you asked. Well, there's 1, and there was 2, and there was 3, and there was 4, 5, 6. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the Notebook. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Wait, we've cracked it. Are they gonna make, or is someone gonna make a book? Wait, he's reading from the book. Fucking hell. I got there, alright? I fucking got there, okay? He's reading from a notebook. Are they all the letters that he wrote and they made them into a notebook? Oh, okay. Okay, good, okay. If that's not the case, then shit film, mate. Shit film.
Foreign and domestic.
Is he joining the... There are some similarities between this and Forrest Gump, you know? Hello, I recognise you.
Okay.
This is going to be the next love interest. This is good. So the film is going in a nice direction because now the summer romance is gone. So the thing that I don't like about young people getting together and then staying together all the way to adulthood and like just marrying and that, there's no right or wrong. This is my opinion. I just think that 2 people should go out and live their lives, whatever that means to you. And you might really like that. You might love that person, but maybe part of the reason that you love them so much is because you haven't found anything else, or you haven't gone out and met enough people and been like, oh, I actually like that as well. So I like it. I like that they've gone apart and now they're living their own lives and they're meeting new people. Maybe.
What's he doing here?
See, like, he's more traditionally handsome, good looking that you would expect to be the lead in something like this.
Allie was surprised how quickly she fell in love with Lon Hammond.
Nice growth, development. Ryan, I swear, if you're like pining after Rachel, is that the romantic thing, that Ryan is gonna be pining this whole time, never gets with anyone else? That's kind of sad.
Oh, because I asked them already and they said yes.
I'd marry him. Fucking hell, man. He's won me over. He's won me over. Maybe I like this film. Right, because. And another, right, okay, so another unpopular opinion. Don't fucking hate me, please, please. I hate public proposals. I hate it, because then you're putting the other person in a situation where they can't say no. All you're thinking about is all these people looking, expecting you to say yes. Pressure. It's like the thing at the beginning with the Ferris wheel, with Ryan and the Ferris wheel, and doing the whole, I'm gonna die unless you say yeah. Not being funny, right? If I'm having like a dinner in a restaurant and someone gets up and starts proposing, I'm kind of like, dude, I'm right in the middle. I'm right in the middle of this meal. It's really fucking nice. You've now stopped the whole restaurant. We've all got to shut the fuck up and listen to you. Nine times out of 10, the other person is really ecstatic about it and like, yes, I'll marry you. Of course I'll marry you. But then if you're looking at it and maybe the person is like, and you can tell they're not sure. You can tell. And you sat there like, oh, what are they going to do? You don't know. You don't know. And then you feel awful for that person because they're pressured to say yes. And then if they say no, you can't say no. You can't say no in that situation. You can say no. And some people do say no. But do you know what I mean? Long story fucking short. Tyler, you can't tell a long story then say long story short. That's not how it works. Shut the fuck up, Tyler. I like how he did it. It's private and it's between them. And it was this romantic, charming build up. I'd say fucking say yes. Say yes.
Noah took a look at the house, but only saw one thing. Allie.
Yeah.
He got the notion into his head that if he restored the old house where they had come that night...
God damn. Damn it, that's so unhealthy.
Noah had gone a little mad.
I like that the film's admitting that, though, and not just being like, this is cool, this is fine, this is romantic. That's the thing, she had stuff to occupy herself with. He was just kind of stuck there. So he was like, right, join the army. Right, I'm back now. Do the house. Right, I've got the house. Now what?
I'm so sorry, I should have called.
Baby, what are you talking about? You don't have to call. Guys, could you give us a minute?
Oh, he's so sweet, though. Why'd you have to do this? Do you know what I mean? Like, why'd you have to make this guy sweet and nice and like a nice guy? Like, he's got money and whatever and he's supposed to be a dickhead, but he's not a dickhead. And the fucking jawline.
So paid.
I'm sorry, Ryan, but this guy's really nice. I can't fault him. What a crisis.
Okay, should I be worried?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
No, it comes out with a fucking bottle of beer. That ain't a good sign, is it?
Hello?
She delivered that line perfectly because they haven't seen each other for like a long time and she's like, this is a stranger, but I do know him. Rachel, mwah. This film's gonna hurt me, isn't it? I don't even know if they're gonna end up together. It might just be that they end up in the same home, or he does his creep thing and attaches himself to her and like, I'll take care of her, it's fine, because he loves her still. And it's gonna be this tragic, oh fuck you man, I really hope that doesn't happen, that's gonna destroy me.
The children are here. Not yours, his.
Huh, dementia is such a killer.
Daddy, come home. Mama doesn't know us.
Wow, so she's their mum.
You know, we'll all help with Mom. We can take shifts visiting.
That sounds like a good idea, man.
Your mother is my home.
Okay, that's kind of sweet. Fuck. Yeah, it's not hiding it. I like that. You can't hide that from the audience. Like, the audience will work it out. So I think I like it that they've revealed it straight up. Oh, fuck this film. I don't want to watch the rest of it. I don't. I know where it ends. I know it. Right, and this is the thing. This is what I usually don't like. A lot of films do this thing where they structure the film with the narration and they have like, you know, the present day and then flashbacks. Like this. Like Forrest Gump had that, for example. And I know when I watched that film, I didn't like it because I don't think they executed it very well. For me, this is a better way of doing it because it adds something to the story. with Forrest Gump, me personally, I don't think it added anything. And I think a lot of films, I don't like it when they put it in because it doesn't necessarily add to the story. And it's a cheap way of telling the story for me. I just don't like it. I find it gimmicky. This film has done it really nicely because it adds that extra element to the story. So now there's 48 minutes of the film left to go. I know where these two characters end up. It's knowing that that's coming, and then it ends with her having dementia and not remembering it, and this very, very tragic ending that now makes me feel like, oh, I don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see the good stuff to then have the good stuff hurt because I know what's coming. It makes me want to see how it goes because you've been given the sadness, you've been given the sadness aspect to it, and you kind of want to be like, okay, that's the sad bit. I don't want to be in that. Take me back to the past and this good bit with young them, the young versions of them. Take me back to that because I want to see it. I want to see the good stuff, the stuff that doesn't make me kind of feel like sad. Do you know what I mean? It's a very clever way of doing it because it makes you want to go back to this stuff, but then you don't want to go back to this stuff because you know where it leads, and you know it's only going to make where it leads feel so much worse, and it's just kind of this, oh, damn, but good. At this point, I'm watching the film and I'm just like, I'm sat here and I'm like, just make me feel the pain. Okay. But it does ruin that for me because you're like, well, is she going to end up with that guy or with Ryan? Because they have a lot of kids together. If they had one kid together, it might be that they have like a one-night stand and then she's like, this was a mistake, I'm married to this guy, I need to go back to this guy. And then she has a kid, but they had like several kids. So it makes me believe that they were together, which means that it's kind of spoiled that a little bit for me because I know that she's going to end up with him and not the other guy, the rich guy. So that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I don't like. It can spoil what you're watching. With this, they've done it in a certain way that it's left enough for me to care about, to make me still be interested, but it has spoiled that for me, which is what I don't like about that structure and that format. Doesn't mean I don't like the film for it, but like it just, that adding that to your film makes it so dicey. You've got to be so careful with it. You've got to be so careful using that as a storytelling technique. And you've got to be clever. You've got to do something extra with it like this, as opposed to other films that don't do anything with it. They just do it for almost no reason.
Why didn't you write me?
I wrote you 365 letters.
I feel for Rich Guy because he's a nice guy. Oh, yikes. Just don't open the door with your cock hanging out, mate. Oh, is it hanging out? No. Ambiguous signals.
So this is Martha?
They were talking about her as... How do they all know about each other? Ryan,
You wanna
you
come
talk a
in?
lot, mate. Bless her. What a sweetheart. Yeah, but like, husband guy who was like, paint, go paint. He was like, kind of ruined that for me a little bit. Like, oh, look at her enjoying herself, wrapping herself in a towel, not even getting dressed, perfect. Oh, fuck. Not this bitch.
25 years ago. Oh my goodness, he was really something.
You understand then. You understand. Let her have it. This lady, they all... But she's given her a choice, which is good.
I don't know.
We're back to that.
Thing is, Ryan, you're saying, are we back there? Are we back? You've got to take in the reality of the situation, though. And yes, you wrote for a year, but you didn't get the letters. That's the fact of it. Yes, you wrote the letters and it sucks. It fucking sucks for you, man. It really does. And it sucks for her because she would have really enjoyed those and really liked those and wanted those letters. She didn't get them. And that's on the mum. So now she said it's been 7 years since that and there was nothing there for her. So for 7 years, she's lived her life. He's lived his life and he's not moved forward. She's lived a life, she moved forward. And she's got a guy who's like a really nice guy. There's nothing to complain about. So like, I get Ryan's pain because he's not moved on. He's not moved on, and he's essentially got everything that he fucking wanted here. Mate, you've gotta take all that into account. She's moved on, and she has moved on with her life, and that's how. And she's lived, and she's gone out, and she's lived. I kind of wish that I didn't know they ended up together. It would make this decision. That's what I don't like about that structural storytelling. This scene and this decision could be so much better and so much more impactful if I didn't know where it went and that they had all these kids. But like, I get her indecision. And it's completely valid, completely understandable. But that's the thing. I want to be at this point as an audience member. I want to be like, what is she gonna do? Because they've built it up really well. And I should be like, what is she going to do? Because there's reason for her to go either way. But I definitively know.
So you make love to me, and then you go back to your husband?
She's not wrong. She came here with all that information and she slept with him. She could have said no, she didn't say no. And he would have backed off. From what the film has shown us, he would have backed off.
Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want.
Yeah. Good scene, really good scene. And I can understand why this appeals to so many people. Because he's like, I want to work at it. It's going to be difficult, but I want to work every single day, and I want to do that because I love you. And a lot of people want that. A lot of people want that. I can see why that appeals to so many people.
It was us. How much time do we have?
Last time it was no more than 5 minutes.
Damn. Why would you rewatch this? Why would you rewatch this? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? Yeah, of course he's fucking dead. Kill them all. Fuck it. Yeah. It's alright, Tyler. Drink the pain away. Drink the pain. Drink the pain away. Do you know what? Just for a second, care workers. Fucking amazing. Oh, fuck this film. Oh, you. At least they... Because it showed that portfolio of pictures, they got some time together. That's good to know.
I love you, Ellie.
Are they both going to be dead? Of course they are. Damn. Oh, this film makes you hate life. I don't care what you say. It makes you hate it. It makes you hate it. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. Who wrote it? Who wrote it? I want to say a personal fuck you. Hold on, mate. Fucking hold on. Nicholas Sparks. Fuck off. Okay, now I got it out of my system. I'm good. I'm fine. Oh, okay. Good film. I enjoyed the film. What does that say about me? I think this is connected with me because I am with someone. I am seeing someone. So everything you see, all the beats that you kind of see, and all the kind of bits of connection, the connection that you see between Noel and Ali. If you're with someone, you feel it. Not to say that if you're not with someone, you don't feel that too. But I think as someone who is with someone, you feel that stuff, and you imagine being in that situation with that other person who you really care about, and it fucking hits you, mate. I did say earlier in the film, if it tugs at the heartstrings, if it makes your heart ache, good film, good romance film. It did. Equally, I can see why someone might not like it or find it. Strength of the film is what I was talking about before. In the thing that I don't usually like, it went into the future and told a story backwards, which I don't usually like, and I have explained why I don't think that works in a lot of films. I think it works in this film because specifically and contextually of what the thing that it did made you care more about it and made the whole thing more tragic. And I think that's the important thing. I think sometimes what makes stories great is how tragic they are. Look at some of the greatest stories for me that you know of, and I think immediately of like Star Wars, and I'm really into Star Wars. Okay, just gloss over it, don't question it. And you think of Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. Like, I'm a big fucking nerd, so like anything that's tragic, anything that's like a fall, it makes you feel, and it stays with you. That kind of stuff stays with you, and so it's the exact same feeling. It's that same feeling of something tragic happening, but it's good. It has that, and then I think that's the thing. It has that slice of they had their time together, and you felt that love, and you felt that, and you saw it happen, and you saw it birthed. Knowing that stuff before, knowing the good came before, makes the bad stuff so much worse and so much more tragic. I didn't expect to like this film. I like this film. I wouldn't ever want to rewatch it again though. So like for you out there that rewatch this and really love it and are like, oh, The Notebook's the best film, and fine. If you think that and you enjoy that, fucking great for you. But like for me, having watched the film, never want to see that shit again. It is what it is, mate. I'm not putting myself through that again because I know exactly what's happening now. No fucking way, sir. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, that's cool. I don't hate you. You're entitled to your opinion. It's subjective. Whatever you feel about it's not going to go away because of what some idiot on the internet thinks. So there we go. If you like The Notebook, consider going to read Palace of Fortune, my new novella. It's a romance. It actually has some of the same kind of beats in it as this does. Similar in some ways. If you're curious, go have a look into the description. My blog, alexanderthegreat.com, has the first chapter of Palace of Fortune for free on it. You can read the first chapter, which sets it up really nicely. If you don't like it, fair enough. If you do like it, it is available in paperback and Kindle ebook. $2.99 is the Kindle, and to paperback is $3.99. So it's up to you. Finito. It is available worldwide. I know a lot of people from the US watch my channel, so it is available on the US store too. So go have a look, search Palace of Fortune, search Light Cursed, it's on there. So Tyler Alexander, have a look. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do like, please do subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you next time.